Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a special edition. This is the very first inaugural Tidwell Tea Tour. Basically, as I described, I'm going to start doing some teas. As you can see, I'm all alone here, so it's just me. Hope I can keep it entertaining. The tea we've got here for you today is the Twinings, which is a British tea company, the Twinings Darjeeling Delicate and Fresh Tea, a pale tea with a character linked to the muscatel grape. I got this tea on my last time in London, and Darjeeling is known as one of the best teas pretty much out there. Darjeeling is an area in West Bengal in India. It's in the northeastern part of the country, very close to Nepal. Basically, a tea can only be called, by law, a Darjeeling tea if it's brewed, or if it's grown and cultivated in Darjeeling, similar to that of the Champagne rule in France. Basically, the taste is typically kind of fruity, a little bit astringent, and that of muscatel, which is this musky sweetness. Another thing about Darjeeling is that it is marketed as as black tea. However, the interesting thing about it is it's usually not fully fermented, fully oxidized. It's usually somewhere less than 90%, so it's similar to an oolong, which gives it the lighter flavor. It's one of the lightest flavored black teas you can find. This here says, it's an amazing journey down through the Himalayas from Darjeeling on what looks like an antique toy train. Carrying its special cargo of tea, the tiny steam train winds its way around hills through valleys. The tea is special because the growing conditions at high altitude give it a delicate and fresh taste and a shimmering gold color. We love to drink it when there's an occasion, but we think tea drinking is an occasion anyways. And I could not agree more. Their shop is at 216 The Strand in London. Very, very cool part of town. And like I said, I picked this up. This is their pre-packaged version of the Darjeeling. It's slightly lower quality, but it's still a fine tea. So, as you can see, the color is pale brown. It's not dark brown like most black teas. And with that, the flavor is lighter. Now, the brewing preparation for this is per cup of water, you want to use 1 tablespoon of the tea. You heat it up all the way to a boil, you pour it on, steep it for 3 to 4 minutes. So again, that's 1 tablespoon of the tea per 16 ounces of water. Then, and I'll put all this at the bottom of the page, you pour boiling water on it for 3 to 4 minutes, let it steep, pour it out, and you've got yourself tea. This tea for me gets a 6.0, and it's mainly just because I've had their other Darjeeling, which I feel is much nicer, much more flavor. But this is a very nice, light, airy tea. It does have that little muscatel character. It's very musky, but it's also just a really nice, delicate flavor. So if you like teas and like them light, a Darjeeling tea is probably your best bet. This one here is the Twinings Darjeeling, the pre-packaged version. It comes in a nice tin, and I picked it up in London, like I said, and hopefully you can find it elsewhere if you like it. 6.0 for me. The Tidwell Tea Tour will be back. Hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Thank you.